guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle and this is part 3 of my video series on how to stretch a single eyeshadow palette so that you don't have to buy 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 palettes just to create different looks. There are 2 other videos in this series and they've already been posted. So if you haven't seen those yet, I highly recommend that you go back and just take a look at those 2 videos before you begin this one. Part 1 will be right here in the description card, and then right after that will be part 2. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into part 3, and in this video we're going to be doing triple shadow looks with the same exact palette we've been using all along, and that is this palette here, which is the Nicole Miller Undercover Eyeshadow Palette. This is a 12 pan palette and it has really neutral shades in it. So I've already prepped my eyes for shadow and we're going to go ahead and jump right into our first look. The first shade that I'm dipping into in this palette is my favorite transition shade, and it's this one here, which is called Ammo. I'm going to apply that into my crease. And you've seen me do this a million times, so I'm not going to bore you with the entire process of me blending into the crease. And now I'm going to dip into the darkest matte shadow in the palette, which is called Gunner, and place that on the outer corner of my lid. Once you've done this step, you can dip into any of the shimmers in your palette, but I'm going to dip into Radar, which is the cranberry color here. And I'm applying Radar to my inner corner. As we've discussed in previous videos, you can use your finger to apply shimmers, and it does help them to adhere better and to show up more. Once I've applied Radar, I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of Ammo and just blend out the edges. You can go back over both Gunner and Radar as many times as you need to until you have the intensity of both colors to your liking. So this is the final look. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the second look in this video. For this next look, I'm going to start with Ammo in the crease again. So I decided to bring metal just a little bit past the middle of my eyelid, and then I'm going to go in with the lighter color on the inner corner. Of course, there's no limit to how many looks you can do with any particular palette. It's all about creativity and artistry. Makeup is just another form of art, so definitely play around with your palettes and see what you can create. I just wanted to give you guys some techniques and show you that you don't have to spend a lot of money on a palette to end up with makeup looks that really look like you put some effort into them and that look really high end. And so I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing on this side, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like completely finished. Okay, so now that both eyes are done, I'm just going to take a simple brown eyeliner and line my top lid. I wanted a kind of simple look, so I'm not going to do a full wing in this look. So for my next step, I'm just going to take Ammo and smoke out my bottom lash line only to the point where metal stops on my lid. Then I just spot cleaned my brush on a baby wipe, and then I'm dipping into Bullet. And I'm going to smudge this on the rest of my lower lash line. I'm also going to apply Bullet on the inner corner. Then I'm going back to that same brown liner, and I'm just going to use that on my waterline. If you want to apply lashes at this point, you definitely can, but I am going to use my MAC Extreme Extension Mascara. And this is the finished look. I feel like this is so pretty. It's such a nice look. It didn't take a lot of time at all. It took me about 2 minutes per eye to do this, not including all the extra stuff I did at the end, but altogether I would say it took maybe about 10 or 15 minutes from start to finish. Definitely something easy that you can do. If you don't have this Nicole Miller palette, you don't have to buy this. There's plenty of palettes that have similar colors. This is kind of like a natural everyday palette. So if you have something similar, go ahead and start playing with it and try to create some of these looks. Let me know if you do in the comments below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this series. This was so much fun to make. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.